Once upon a time, in a small village, surrounded by lush green fields and clear blue skies, there lived a young girl named Amy. Amy was known for her bright mind and strong imagination. She often think about deeply the world around her, but sometimes her thoughts would spiral into endless loops of worry and doubt. This overthinking would leave her feelings anxious and paralyzed, unable to enjoy the present moment. One day, a wise old monk named Master Hero came to visit the village. He was famous for his ability to help people find peace and clarity in their lives. The villagers respected him deeply and often sought his guidance. Amy's parents, worried about their daughter's constant overthinking, encouraged her to speak with Master Hero. Hesitant but hopeful, Amy decided to visit the monk. She found Master Hero meditating under a cherry blossom tree. Amy approached quietly and sat down beside him. The monk opened his eyes and smiled warmly at her. "Hello, young girl, what brings you here today?" Amy sighed and said, "Master Hero, my mind is always full of thoughts. I overthink everything and it makes me anxious. I don't know how to stop. Can you help me?" Master Hero nodded thoughtfully. Overthinking. It is like a storm of thoughts that clouds our mind. Let me tell you a story about a young boy who learned to overcome his overthinking. Once upon a time, in a village similar to ours, there lived a young boy named Khaji. Khaji was very intelligent and curious, but he had a problem. He constantly overthought everything. His mind was always busy with questions and worries. He often felt overwhelmed and unable to make decisions. One day Khaji heard about a magical mirror called the Mirror of Clarity. It was said that whoever looked into this mirror would see the truth clearly and find peace of mind. Determined to find it, Khaji set off on a journey to the mountains where the mirror was hidden. As Khaji traveled, he couldn't stop thinking about the possible dangers and obstacles he might face. His mind was filled with worries about getting lost, encountering wild animals, or failing to find the mirror at all. These thoughts slowed him down, making his journey more difficult. After days of walking, Khaji reached a dense forest at the foot of the mountains. There he met an old woman gathering herbs. She noticed the troubled look on his face and asked, "Why do you look so worried, young traveler?" Khaji explained his journey and his constant overthinking. The old woman listened patiently and then said, "The mirror of clarity is not just a physical object, it is a state of mind. You must first learn to quiet your thoughts and trust in yourself." She handed Khaji a small pouch filled with calming herbs. "This will help you on your journey. Remember, sometimes the answer you seek are already within you." Grateful for the old woman's advice, Khaji continued his journey, occasionally drinking tea made from the calming herbs. He found that his mind began to quiet and he could focus more on the present moment. He noticed the beauty of the forest, the songs of the birds, and the fresh scent of the earth. When Khaji finally reached the mountain's peak, he found a small cave where the mirror of clarity was said to be hidden. Inside the cave, he discovered a simple, unassuming mirror. As he gazed into it, he expected to see something magical, but it was just his own reflection staring back at him. At first, Khaji was disappointed. "Is this it?" he thought. "How can this mirror help me?" But then he remembered the old woman's words. He took a deep breath, calmed his thoughts, and looked into the mirror again. This time he saw something different. He saw a boy who had overcome many obstacles, who had persevered despite in fears, and who had grown stronger and wiser along the way. He realized that the clarity he sought was within himself all along. The journey had taught him to trust instincts and quiet his overthinking mind. The hero finished his story and looked at Amy. "Do you understand now, Amy? Overthinking is like a storm that clouds your mind, but by finding calm and trusting yourself, you can see through storm and find clarity." Amy nodded slowly, taking in the monk's word. "I think I do, Master Hero. But how can I start to quiet my mind? Asked Amy. Master Hero smiled gently. Start with small steps. When you find yourself overthinking, take a deep breath and bring your focus back to the present moment. Engage in activities that calm your mind, like walking in nature, meditating, or creating art. Remember, the clarity you seek is within you. You just need to learn to see it. From that day on, Amy began practicing mindfulness. She started with short meditation session each morning, focusing on her breath and letting go of her racing thoughts. She spent more time outdoors enjoying the beauty of village and surrounding nature. She also started drawing and painting, which helped her express her feelings and calm her mind. As weeks turned into months, Amy found that her overthinking began to lessen. She learned to recognize when her thoughts were spiraling and used the technique Master Hero had taught her to find calm and clarity. Her parents and teachers noticed a positive change in her behavior. She was more focused, confident, and at peace. Amy realized that overthinking was just a habit that she could change. She discovered that by trusting herself and living in the present moment, she could overcome her worries and find a joy in her life.